Good morning, good morning. Full disclosure, that is not me panting or crying in the background. That's the dog. Because my husband just left for a last day of school assembly for our granddaughter. Which, at 13, I don't know if you want your grandparents there, but he's going. He's paying for the school. He might as well get something out of it. Okay, I did a lot of writing. And some petting, right? Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. And really and truly, what's left now are fill in the blanks. Pretty close. I made some more, I did some articles on the Procreate thing, on that there Procreate, but my husband has sabotaged his printer again. So I have to ask him to print everything. There's some default setting that he's messed with. He says he hasn't, but as soon as the because our electricity went out yesterday or the day before, I guess. Tuesday. And once it was out, the defaults went back and I could print. But he did something immediately and now I can't print again. And he's gone. So I decided to not print those and just maybe collage some of my scraps in some of these places. Now, what I did last night, I did a bunch of stuff and then I left the Post-its in and like paper at bottom. So I want to put something here. I want to, there's still some stuff I have here can go here, but a lot of places I have put art on the Post-it, scribbled out what I had there and put art. And so I'm going to collage with teeny tiny scraps just to use some up, not terribly thinking about it, and just kind of, yeah, this jack-in-the-box of paper here, just kind of fill in the gaps. And I had another deer. We had a deer in our yard next door, actually. It almost walked into his garage, but he was in our yard too. I heard some deers trampling yesterday morning, but I never saw them. I could hear them because our backyard is a lot of rock. And yeah, that's not me heavy breathing. That's the dog. And I've already done my walk, and I'm told my husband before he left, I'm like, I never felt so unloved as I did this walk this morning. The entire time the dog is stopping. It's like, I'm not going without daddy. I'm not going without daddy. This is how separation anxiety works for him. And I'm like, Gunner, come on. Come. I kept having the whole way till I turned around to come back. Then he's like, let's go. Come on, lady. Faster, faster. I'm like, yeah, now you want to. I said, I've never felt more unloved. But I know it's his daddy. And then his dad left as soon as we got here. It's like, oh. But don't tell the heavy breather, but he's going to the VET tomorrow because he has rubbed his raw spot so bad. And Friday was the earliest appointment we could get. And it's a drop-off appointment. Yeah. Hope they look at their file thoroughly and see at the top in red letters it says aggressive. But he's just chewed this raw spot and it's really bad. And the blue cone lasted about 5 minutes. It's a little bit too big for him. He was too big for the medium and way too small for the large. So we tried to take some air out because it's like it's like a travel pillow that you blow up for an airplane, but he was having no part of it. And anyhow, that lasted like 5 minutes. And I'm just kind of putting stuff here, trying not to think too much about it. Ooh. Here's from the medical book, a code for vegetation. But I thought it was vegetation. I should put that where the deers have eaten I might put that right here. Hydrangeas. But yeah, there was this guy getting ready to get in his car because it's early. And he said, I just scared a deer laying next to my car. I'm like, yeah, I think that's the same one that's eating our hydrangeas. He said, oh dear. No pun intended. But I might put some purple hydrangeas right there. Because he ate all the purple ones except for one. Somebody did. I don't really want to tear this. I mean, cut it. Trying to make stems. And the most important trial in our country in a very long time has gone to the jury. We shall see. I have very low expectations. But I'm sure glad I'm not on that jury. And it's amazing that some of the cult leaders' followers have not found out where they are and who they are. But they said they are heavily guarded. And they get security all the way to their homes or wherever they're staying. I wouldn't stay at my home. I'd be staying at a hotel at my own expense. Because New York's not going to pay for it. But I'm surprised they're not sequestered, really, for their own safety. Because that man is nothing but a thug. And apparently, our governor, ex-governor, is really sucking up to him. And I'm very, very disappointed in her. Very. Okay, I think that's good for that page. That's all I'm going to talk about politics-wise. But it's actually cool this morning. I had a little sweatshirt on walking. By the time I got back to our street, though, I had it off. But no humidity at all, which is nice. I don't know if it's going to stay like that. Oh, this is pretty for a corner. That can go right here. Oh, that matches that washi tape, too. I love that washi tape. It's kind of like the Dutch countryside. Windmills and stuff. Their kind of windmills. Pretty. Hello. You sound pitiful. You know that? It wasn't even hot out, Gunner. Put this right here. What else? Diet's going good. Sometimes I get really bored of eating the same stuff. Last night we had jerk pork. Our local grocery store will marinate it and then put it out in little like packets with peppers and onions. And it is so good, but it keeps getting spicier and spicier. Oh, and if they've come up with a solution for fake sugar, which I have to use, how come I can't come up with is there a substitute for salt? Because I sure miss that flavor. I sure miss that flavor. And I'm not even a heavy salter. I just really miss that flavor. It does a world of good. No wonder it's been traded since before Marco Polo. Oh, I love that. Okay. Owls. My friend's quilt. This is kind of like a history page. If there's absolutely nothing else, I will fall back to a history page. And I don't think that was a shooting. I think it was a stabbing. But let's see if we can't jazz that up prettier a little bit. I seem to have a ton of green going on here. Ooh, what's this? I think this is the back of something from Amy or somebody. Or Flo, maybe Flo. Or Daphne. Little do you know, but sitting right behind me, do you think my hands are shaking? Well, not really. But there's a new Alex store already assembled thanks to my husband, who the dog loves more than me. Not that I, am jealous at all. But I'm going to move some of the stuff here, because a lot of times I have stuff piled right here and I have to move it all to get to it. So it's not as accessible as I thought it was going to be. And I have it on risers, but apparently not high enough. But, so a lot of and it's kind of right behind me, but I think I'm going to go back to my favorite things are right behind me. And I just turn around and get them. Because that was a lot more accessible. Oh, what's that? Let's pull that out and add that instead. But yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to sort things out till my husband gets back, which is going to be around lunchtime. Maybe a little earlier, because you know who. Although, if he sits right here, I think he's tired. The key is to wear him out before you get caught with babysitting activity. But yeah, his little pillow thing around his neck. It's supposed to be more comfortable. We have the plastic cone thing. There's no way you could get that on him without losing some digits on your hand. But, we tried to put him, he's chewing so badly. And I asked my husband, I said, do you think his hips are hurting? Because, I mean, he does, he is double jointed. I'm like, he's too young to have hip issues already, even being double jointed. But he's now chewing kind of like in his hip area on the other side. But he's going to the vet tomorrow, so we shall see. Ooh, that's pretty. Just a little bit of interest in color and the benefits of touching paper and gluing paper to paper after you've already cut it out somewhere along the line. Ooh, this looks good here. Gunner, no, stop chewing. But we tried to get the cone on him. Absolutely not. We tried the pillow and it lasted 5 minutes. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. You want to come up here and say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. Come on. Good boy. Oh, you're heavy. You know that? Okay, turn around. Talk to the people for a minute. Whoa, Gunner, I didn't say burp. Talk to the people for a minute. Can you touch my art and say, "Oh, mommy, that's pretty. Oh, mommy, that's pretty. I like petting it too." Pet me instead, though, okay? Oh, one spot is drying out, but he's got a lot of hair missing, and he's growling at me because I'm looking at it. You're such a little brat. Do you know that? You're the cutest brat there is. Okay, go back to the floor. Your head. Oh, you stay right there. You're right there. Okay. So I think I'll just keep doing this. I have something going here. I don't think I have anything going here. Oh, here's a circle. I lost my, maybe organizing this stuff. I'll find my little tin of circles and hearts. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm gonna put that there. It's kind of like a tip-in, but I don't know what else I'll put under there. But we'll have that kind of peeking out. Oh, you know what? Where are my inchies? Which drawer have I put them in that's not labeled yet? Where are they? Oh, here they are. It's fun to add some of these. And stickers. Stickers will probably come at the end. Hello. I do have some pretty stickers these days, thanks to some of you. Some of these are stickers. Yeah, these are. Oh, here's a bicycle. Let me have a picture. Oh, here's a good strolling down the street picture too. These are the sticker ones. Kind of like washi tape. It doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to mean anything. It just has to be copacetic in my head. Right, Gunnar? Right? There's a yard crew. I hope you can't hear them. There's a house for sale on our street. The man, it's really sad. He ordered one of the first electric Mustangs. And it took like a year and a half to get here. And the day before, or the day after he got it, he found out he had like stage 4 cancer. And not a good one. So, needless to say, they moved closer to town. Well, closer to doctors. Because we're still about... The good hospital, like the one we had with my mom and dad, is about a half an hour. Because it's on the other side of the lake. And they moved into a smaller house. But they were part of a garden club, and their garden club members came up here and got a ton of plants out of their yard. There's still a ton in there. But the garden crew is cleaning them and trimming everything up. I hope they're not removing stuff. But just kind of airing it out. Because they had let it get kind of covered over. I think on purpose. For a little privacy. But some of it had gotten kind of leggy. Okay. One more, perhaps. Let's add it. Ooh, that's add a little red with that Asian writing. I don't know what it says. It probably says, if you're going to Walmart, ride your bike on the streets of New York. Or go hiking and find a cloud that's in the shape of a heart. Yeah. One more. Oh. Buzzing motor sound. This is April 19th. I keep hearing this noise. Who's running a boat motor? These are just bullet points. Yesterday it was over to the left. Today it's behind us. Where is it? Doesn't anybody else hear it? What is that noise? Urgh! Lots of frustration. And then this was the 19th, and by the 24th, or the 23rd, we knew who it was. The cicadas. Ken calls me in the car. Do you know what that noise is? It's cicadas. A special breed, Brood 19. They come out every 17 years from the ground, where they eat worms all those years. Then they go into the trees to find mating partners. You can hear them inside the house with the AC on. So loud. Yes. They were so loud. I think I'm going to elaborate on this green. But that's the stuff that makes it into... Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm going to put this here. It was the night my sister and I went to the beach. Stuff is sticking to my elbows. Okay. I can't stop. Ooh, what's this? Kind of angry. These guys were angry. Student protest. This is how I put it. For it. Against it. Students, yes. Others. Whoops, that's supposed to be no. Definitely no. Damage? No. At the airport, they were protesting at airport's Golden Gate Bridge. They did it the other day at the Golden Gate Bridge too. I just don't get that part. I do, but I don't. Tents, don't get. Violence, no way. I understand why they're doing it completely. And I'm behind the students. I'm not behind other people and creating violence. So you got to be careful how you say it. I think. There. Waves of emotion with this topic. So it's kind of like assembly line, which takes the fun out of it. It doesn't take all the fun out of it, for sure, because I love doing this part too. But I like just doing it maybe a couple pages here and there. I don't like doing a whole 2 months. Can you believe tomorrow's the first day of June? Unbelievable. I feel like we just had New Year's Eve. And that came too fast. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that's pretty. Well, I got rid of some paper out of here. I wonder if I have a green. Oh, there's some paper in here too. Oh, I love this piece. Ooh, what's this? Bunch of sunglasses. What's the first day of summer? June 22nd-ish? I'll just put on the cover of June. Summer. That was me. Sorry for your ears, people. That's tomorrow. Let's just put this here. I can't kayak when my husband's not here because he has to kind of just be there in case. I don't trust my foot, so I have to go down the ladder off the dock to get into the kayak. And I'm trying to take a phone with me. And sometimes I'm afraid I'm going to fall in. I mean, it's okay to fall in. The water's already warm. Not completely warm, but it's tolerable. Okay. Well, I think my box of stuff is still going to spring like a jack in the box, but I got rid of some. I'm going to put all this back in here. But this is why I don't get rid of anything, because it's fun to do this kind of stuff. And it brings me joy. That's the whole crux of life. Finding joy. That's a pretty piece of paper. I think I might put this right here because this was yesterday. I took a couple pictures of the turtles before I scared them away. Are you back? Are you back? Can you tell the people goodbye? So thanks for hanging out with my mom. All right. I feel so much better though. Just so much better about getting. I mean, doesn't that look better than plain paper? And I can hear it. And it sounds pretty. Just sounds pretty once it gets stuff on it. Love it. Love it. Thanks for keeping me company while I catch back up on this. Pretty soon we're going to go into the second half. And see, it's not as thick. It does get thicker when you add paper like that into it, though. I need to figure out how I'm going to put this. Why don't I just put it like that? Except that I want to do it like this, because I really want to see her Berlin in my journal. That's one place I've never been. Berlin or Munich. As many times as we've been on the Rhine and the Main and the Mosel and all that stuff. Never been to those big cities. I think I would like Berlin. Seems to be very artistic these days. My grandmother was from somewhere. Northern Germany. Not my grandmother. Great grandmother. Yeah. The ones that came through Ellis Island. Okay. Oh, loving it, loving it, loving it. Maybe we should decorate next half of the year. Well, I'll do that at the end of next month. Okay. I think I'm stalling. Fun. Feel better. Now I'm going to decorate my Alex drawers. And I'll give you a tour. But in the next day or two. Thanks for watching. Say thanks, people. Can you say thanks, people? Yeah. Okay, let's go get some oatmeal. You want some oatmeal? No, I don't like oatmeal, Mommy. It's too nutritious. Right? Is it too nutritious? Silly Magoo. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.